see, topics. We got topics. Wandavision. Now, this was the hour episode everybody was talking about.
Yeah.
You know, if they was to show this on regular TV, you know, plus commercials, it'd have been an hour. So this was like 46 minutes or something like that. So basically what happens in this is Agatha tries to figure out how the fuck Wanda is using her powers. How the fuck were you able to control this entire town subconsciously and just, you know, how are you this goddamn powerful?
Yeah.
So basically they started the origin story of Agatha where she was like in like a witch in like the 1600s. So she's a 400-year-old witch, and she was about to be not burned at the stake, but I guess like sacrificed or something. I don't know. But, yeah, something. But she was about to be sacrificed by some other witches or something like that. And they I don't know what did they accuse her of?
She used
dark magic.
Yeah, really dark magic.
Okay, so
using forbidden knowledge or whatever.
Yeah, so her mother and like a council of like witches were gonna like try to kill her. And then they put her on the stake or whatever, and they tried to, I guess, like blow Wanda up. I mean, not Wanda, blow up fucking Agatha. Yeah. But like I guess she like the dark magic like overtook. She wound up taking their powers and shit and sucked them bitches dry.
Yeah.
And then she wound up.
Know what that's like?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna keep it non-sexual. like once you said lips, I said nope. I find that sexual. I like it.
Nope.
But yeah, so she wound up killing like 7 other witches, including her mom, and then I guess she's just been alive for 400 years, and then I guess Agatha was the antagonist for like everything that happened in the town. She was behind every single solitary thing, and then what she's trying to do is trying to unlock all these doors that are in Wanda's mind to see how she became this powerful. Where does this power come from? What do you use to actually do this? Yeah. So she took her back to her childhood when she was living in Russia, Sokovia, and they took her back to so they used to try to learn English. So what they used to do is watch old like Dick Van Dyke shows and I Love Lucy shows and shit like that. So then they show her parents getting they show the bombing that happened that inevitably kills her parents. And then she tries to recreate that when she gets older because I guess that's all she knows.
They did confirm something though.
What
they were alluding to her already having these powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a kid?
Yeah. Remember when she was talking about the bomb didn't go off, and then Agatha was like, "What do you mean it didn't go off?"
She was gonna try to blow it up. Like, what was she trying to do? Was she trying to touch it, or was she trying to blow it up with her hand or some shit?
I just stopped.
Yeah. So if you listen to the episode, so first off, Wanda created Westview. No one else made her do that. That was all on her. We get to that part a little later on. So Agatha, so Agatha, I guess because she's like power hungry, she sensed that large scale amount of magic happening. So she entered Westview, and like she was like, so she's the one that made the gunk up visions thing. So basically, she was trying to break, because Wanda, whenever she made Westview, she kind of like drank the Kool-Aid. So she was sort of part of it too. So like I think she was doing things to like throw her off kilter to try to like snap her back to reality. So that's why she was doing things to fuck with her, like fucking with Vision and then fucking with Herb and trying to do all these things and send Vision away. All this kind of shit to try to like snap her back to reality, like because obviously she's power hungry. She wants power and she wants to figure out. And she's basically this whole episode of her trying to figure out how Wanda was doing what she's doing because she wants to know. She's talking about how powerful you are and how whatever. So then when they were talking about, when she was doing that flashback, she was like, "Did you do a probability hex or whatever?" To like, she was like trying to explain away like. Because the bomb should have exploded. Yeah. So what she's basically essentially alluding to, they haven't like confirmed or saying that Wanda probably has had these magical powers all her life, and they're the reason why they survived, like because she stopped the bomb from blowing up, even though she didn't know that she was doing that. So that's what that was.
Yeah, because the stone amplified it.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what happened.
Yeah. Okay.
So like she had, which is basically saying she had these latent abilities and. She was able to do that unwittingly, and then once she got in contact with the stone, I think, amplified her abilities to where they are now.
Okay. So yeah, they went all through her mind. So they saw when she was doing the experiments. So she was locked away. So they did the stone experiment. Stone explodes. She's superpower now.
Yeah. Well, but in the stone, she sees a vision of Scarlet Witch in the stone coming down. Mm-hmm. So we're not too sure what that means yet. Mm-hmm. Even though
that
I think
shit definitely gonna come back up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are some theories about it. So.
And then they did a scene where it was like all she knows is loss, and she was in a room watching Malcolm in the Middle, I think. And then Vision came in, and then Vision, I guess, tried to, bond with her or try to, what I'm looking for,
console her.
Yeah, console her, because she had just killed a bunch of people.
No, that
wasn't it.
No, that was before that happened. This takes place after Pietro dies.
Oh yes.
So it's before the bomber. So he's just been made. So he's not really.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. That's what it was.
And that's what's been. He's like, I don't have anyone to lose, and I have a loss.
You don't have anyone.
But
yeah, what was the bar that nigga said?
He said, "What is fuck?" Because everybody's been posting it. Because it was a good line. But basically, it was like, "What is grief is love
But what is grief if not love preserving?
Preserving
bars.
Yeah. No, that was a line.
Look at this Ultron ass, robot ass nigga dropping balls on him. Yeah. And then she fell in love with an inanimate object.
Well, he's not inanimate because he moves.
I mean, he's like, he's not supposed to. He wasn't initially supposed to. He was just there.
Yes, he was. He was made to move.
Was he Jarvis at first?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he was Jarvis.
No, he wasn't.
Vision?
Vision wasn't Jarvis at first?
Yeah, he was Jarvis. No. Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Vision is Jarvis.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he is.
I mean, yes, but no.
We know the body was made for Ultron. We know that.
That was my point, yes.
Look at you.
That was my point.
You know what we made, goddammit.
Oh, okay, I was just saying. Like the body was the body, and then they put Jarvis into the body, and it became the Vision. See, but the body was made to move.
I know. You know. Okay. All right, that's what you did last time. You said that bullshit too,
right?
BCL. That's when you were doing all that shit.
No, I didn't say that.
Last episode, yes, you was there.
Yep, you was doing that.
You was doing that shit.
Simulate my cheat. Yep.
Yep. The bestiality came out your mouth.
Yep.
I mean, you didn't have to bring it up. We could have just ignored that.
You right. So what else happened, Hesh? That's what Thanos did when he. Oh man. So what else happened?
Oh, you talking to me?
Anybody? Yeah, either of y'all niggas.
So what happened after that? Her Vision started being lovey-dovey and whatever, and then did she snap back out of it? Because I think she ran out of the basement, and then Agatha just had her two kids. She ended up like, yeah. So I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, well, that's at the end because before she got there, she did a flashback to Wanda going to Sword to see Vision's body.
Oh yeah, that part I forgot about. That.
Yeah. So I don't know. Hayward.
She saw her baby pulled apart.
Hayward is setting up something. I don't know who the fuck he is or what the fuck he's doing, but he's setting up something because I saw people trying to dissect the way that he was talking to her and the way he was saying stuff was like sort of like implanting the suggestion in her head to do what she ended up doing.
Oh yeah.
So basically she went in there, he's like, oh yeah, nah, he's dead, he's a robot, he's mad vibranium, you can't have him put him in the ground. So she broke in, jumped down, and was like she couldn't sense his she couldn't sense him because she used to be able to sense him through the stone or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not there. So she's like, oh, I'm sad. So she leaves. She never actually took Vision's body.
Right.
So she got into her car, and I don't know, did she had that envelope in there before, or if somebody slid that in there and like
that's
whatever.
What I thought at first, but I think that envelope.
That's what I was thinking.
I think she might have.
How the fuck did it get in there?
Yeah, but she might have just had it.
Yeah.
So basically, what it was is it was a deed to a plot of land in Westview, Jersey,
that Vision picked out for them to live.
To grow old in. So then after she goes to see Hayward or whatever, and she's like, oh, I can't feel Vision or whatever. Like, so basically, I guess confirming like he's really gone or whatever. She goes to Westview. She sort of like just she
manifests.
Breaks. Well, she breaks. She's done. She lost her parents. And, she was trapped for 2 days with a bomb. Was experimented on. Lost her brother. Lost the only other person that
understood her and loved her.
And the difference between, and then I think this is the other thing, was like when Pietro died, she had Vision to pull her out of it. Vision is dead.
Vision dead.
She has no one to pull her out of it. So then she got consumed by her grief, and then that she made the whole Westview change, built a home, altered reality, made this shit, and then
she manifested
a version of Vision, which is interesting because
all these bitches is my sons.
there's something there because when she was making it, like everything, all her energy was red, but when she was building the vision, that was yellow, like the power of the Mind Stone. Mm. So there's something there with that. We'll figure that out whenever that happens in the last episode of the season. Mm. So then on the way out, I guess after seeing everything, Agatha's like, "Oh shit, you dangerous. You the Scarlet Witch." So she drops a name,
Scarlet Witch,
saying you're using hex magic. So we dropped that because that's the first time.
Chaos
all that
magic.
stuff, chaos magic. Yeah. So it's stepped all that, and then she has both her kids like hemmed up, and then it kind of ends.
Do you think this gets dark where Agnes kills the kids?
I don't even think they exist. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Yeah,
but doesn't that happen in the comics? Because then she goes on to create the House of M, and then all the other shit happens when she like erases 99% of the mutants and shit.
Yeah.
I don't think they get that dark and that deep, but
yeah, because in the comics they was like made with slivers of the soul and Mephistos or whatever, and then they could get absorbed or
they keep
whatever.
saying Mephisto was in here somewhere.
That's what they keep alluding to.
They keep saying he could be that woman from like the first 2 episodes.
Dottie or whatever her name is.
Dottie, yeah.
Yeah.
They keep saying it could be her.
Or it could be Hayward.
Yeah.
Or he's being controlled by Mephisto or something like that. We don't know. We'll find out in the last episode.
We do not.
Yeah, we have no fucking clue. And then
when is the last episode?
Next week.
That's the last episode?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she killed the kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like she I think, I don't know. We'll see. How that, well, obviously we don't fucking know.
If she killed Sparky, she can kill them kids.
No, I mean, you're right. And then, that's really basically the episode, just a flashback. So I'm giving you Wanda's story to see how she got to where she is now and how the Westview thing actually started. And so obviously she wasn't being controlled. But I guess when she did it, she did kind of like feed into the lie of things. And she didn't really remember, or her brain was hazy on all the details. Mm. One thing we did get that's still up in the air that we don't know is Pietro.
Yeah.
Is he?
Agatha said that she didn't bring him back, and she didn't use necromancy because she's like, your brother's body is full of holes in another country.
Yeah.
And that she didn't bring him to Westview. What she did was she just controlled him though. So we don't know where the fuck he came from. If Wanda
we don't know if he's just a dude in town. We don't know if he's been pulled from the Fox series. Yeah. We don't know anything.
No, we have no idea. She's just like, it was just my eyes and ears. I was just listening and talking because basically her whole thing was her trying to figure out how the fuck Wanda did what the fuck she did. Mm. And then the mid-credit scene was Hayward had Vision's body. They put it back together and they used some of the ambient energy from the drone that was sent in, whatever episode that was, to power him back on. So basically, Vision's body is activated, but he doesn't have the presence of Vision's soul and mind, I think. So it's going to be like a
robot. He don't have no soul.
Yeah, so it's going to be like a soulless version of Vision, and I'm probably going to have to fight him. And I'm assuming what's going to end up happening is
she's going to
fuse them together, because that's the other reason why when Vision left the bubble, he was falling apart, because he's created in the Westview. Yeah. So he can't exist outside of Westview.
Yeah, that makes more sense now.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, so are these kids going to be tangible or no?
Yeah.
Them niggas is dead.
Well, I mean,
D-U-D.
But again, that was Wanda act like going on autopilot. But what if she was like, because she says she has the power of creation. So what if
she's a woman?
Well, she has the power to make cars and shit, nigga. So what if like?
So she made a Buick?
Yeah. So what if she was able to deliberately make the children real, like outside of this bubble? What if she sacrifices some of her power? Or, I mean,
the kids came out of her body, so I guess it's like that's like different than
you know, like the scientific in the world, you know, magic or whatever.
Yeah.
But does that make Vision real?
No, Vision was created differently.
Yeah. She like formed them.
Yeah,
she
kind of like formed. These motherfuckers came out.
Yeah.
So I guess they're more tangible.
Get more physical form than so I'm guessing. I don't know what's gonna happen. I saw a lot of people saying like they think Vision's just gonna end up dying at the end of this anyway.
I think so too.
And she's gonna have to deal with the grief of loss and just deal with it.
But so she's gonna keep her kids, so she have some tangible,
something to kind of remind her of Vision, or something to hold on to, which is a possibility.
I don't know. Can Wanda defeat Agatha at this point?
I mean,
if she can't control her powers and shit.
I mean, if she can make Westview, she could definitely be Agatha. Because Agatha's whole thing was like, yo, this is mad powerful shit.
Yeah.
She just don't, but she doesn't know basic shit. Because like when she had her in the basement, she's like, you don't know the room. Like she had the runes of like only the witch who casts these runes here can use her magic in this space. How you not know these basics? Because Wanda don't know shit.
Yeah, but isn't Agatha Wanda's teacher?
in the
Yeah,
comics.
in the comics, but so you kind of when you hem my kids up, you kind of like lose that as of then.
Well, she's not her teacher in this show. Well, or at least not yet.
Like, at least not yet.
Unless
maybe Doctor Strange will take that place.
Probably, or maybe when Vision comes, the Ghost Vision comes in and starts fucking shit up. Maybe they team up together and she's like, "Fine, I'll teach you after," and maybe then after this she'll be your teacher. Who knows? There's possibilities for that. I do think the kids are going to be alive after everything is said and done, and probably older, just because I do think they are really working towards Young Avengers, and those are two major characters in Young Avengers. So I think, regardless, the kids are going to end up being alive somehow. I think. Vision, maybe not so much.
Yeah, Vision, I don't know, but we shall see about the motherfucking chillings.
Yeah.